there for that because I spent 10 months in Iraq before I got wounded by an IED that went off, you know.
Were you in a vehicle or?
I was in an up-armored Humvee.
Okay.
And I was blown out of the vehicle when it detonated. And
how far did you? How far were you blown?
Around 25 meters, maybe.
Oh wow!
A patrol. We were checking out Afghan police outposts, and it was our last mission in Ghazni province.
What area were you in?
Ghazni province. It was our last mission there. We were switching to another province, Paktia or Paktika, I can't remember, and we rolled into an ambush. Hit a 500-pound. My truck hit a 500-pound ID. I was we were the third truck out of 4, so. That cut off the convoy, flipped our truck, sent us down the road about 30 feet into a ditch, and the truck behind us took RPG fire, and there was just a follow-on ambush.
I had a lot of other injuries, lots of broken bones, fractured vertebrae, and just all kinds of things. But my brain injury was really, once the bones healed, my brain injury that's the one thing that's, the VA and the Army doctors and nobody can really help me with, and so now that's really my biggest struggle.
Practice earlier.
Okay. Now, how long is this process going to be, Eddie?
It's going to take about 10 minutes for compression. Then we'll put him on oxygen, and he'll be on 100% oxygen for an hour. And then we'll have him take the hood off, and we'll decompress, bring him back up to surface, and that will take about another 10 minutes.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Randy Berrien.
What are you doing here today, Randy?
Well, I'm going on this poker run for HBOT and see if we can raise some money and help that organization out.
What are you here for today?
We're out for the hyperbaric chamber. They're trying to raise funds, is my understanding, and I guess they're having great success with these kids coming back with TBIs and even some success with the PTSD. So I'm here to support that.
Hello, I'm Brian Conway, Vice President of the American Legion Riders, District 5, State of Colorado. The Legion Riders are a group of motorcycle enthusiasts within the American Legion. Some of us are veterans, some of us are sons of veterans, some are daughters of veterans. We've all come together to support veteran activities, support our veterans and their families. We found that there's a cause out there now, a solution possibly, in HBOT, hyperbaric oxygen treatment. And we are supporting this. We're supporting it this year in Colorado with the initial poker run, trying to bring awareness, trying to earn money to where we can support and give treatment to our troops. We're hoping that this whole thing takes off and we'll go nationwide. There's opportunities for Legion Rider groups in all states to participate and start their own programs.
I'm Joshua Williams.
And where are you from?
I'm a Los Angeles Rough Rider, a social club.
You came here all the way from California
All the
when
way
you
from
heard about
California,
this.
and I heard about the HBOT and the healing of the heroes.
Outstanding.
We were thinking about doing a presentation and kind of showing you what we do, but we're actually going to show you our video that Brittany Birdsong had graciously put together for us. It gives you an idea of what Rocky Mountain Hyperbaric Association for Brain Injuries actually does, give you an idea of the results that we've gotten with our treatments.
This signature wound, which you've been hearing about, or you're going to hear about, this signature wound afflicts at least 450,000 of our men and women who served over the pond. They're coming back with altered lives. Some of them have suffered as many as 10 concussive events. The average person that goes over there, man or woman, who's in a combat zone will experience at least one.
The state of Colorado and the VFW is 100% behind HBOT. And
since I've completed my hyperbaric therapy, my world is totally different. My brain feels like it's my own again. It's not in a fog. I can actually go out and see friends, drive the car without feeling that I'm in danger because I can't pay attention to things moving and happening so quickly around me. The dogs quit barking at me because I'd go to do something and get totally distracted, and he'd have to bark to get me on track again. I feel like if I lost my job, I could actually go out and get another job and not worry about being unemployed.
I don't know, now I'm feeling better. I'm not getting my headaches. I'm still a little emotional, but that's okay. I used to think God gave me more feelings than He gave anybody else, but that's not.
A week ago, the Wounded Warrior Games were held in Colorado Springs. I met Margot Vare almost 2 years ago when she was coming to Eddie and Ryan for treatment. She was a basket case before that, had been to Louisiana for treatment. And you saw her with her soccer uniform on. You know she was a jock. I had the pleasure of knowing her. I think she was the third patient that I became aware of when I joined and helped these guys. Guess who won 3 gold medals? A silver and a bronze. Okay, I get to tell you the dry stuff up here. There's a Traumatic Brain Injury Act proposed by Pete Sessions of Texas that's been lingering and floundering in the Senate. Dr. Stefan Zanakis, the most distinguished Army doctor in existence, he held every position everywhere, was on every kind of staff, a big supporter of what we do here. The only clinic putting veterans out is this clinic right here, 20 of them, 25 more this year, right Eddie? And 50 next year. We need to rely on private funding. We started from scratch, what, a couple of years ago. When did you start, 2009? 2008. 2008. And they did it on a shoestring, and it was out of a broom closet in Broomfield, where we moved from. A couple of chambers, now we have 4 chambers, and I cannot tell you what an exceptional job, because you're hearing it from some of the treated people themselves. Please help us. The American Legion at the national level, the national commander recently visited us, pledged his support. Rick knows, God, he's got to know every American Legion in the country before you're done. We have veterans coming in from Indiana. We've got them coming from the East and West Coast. This clinic is getting to be nationally known. Thank you. Thank you, General.